That was way too much fun to edit. Alright, back to the video. Hey guys, and welcome to pheonixcraft Episode 1. I feel like I should start off with some context, because I'm in the middle of a base. I joined a group base called Gex. Now that Wait, what? Why is there... Okay, there's apparently a raid here. I'm just gonna stay inside. Wait, what? But, I already actually have a plan for this episode and what we're doing. So, this joint base that is here, it is... I need some blocks. Basically, it is like a giant mash of farms and stuff that we just kind of slap together. We have a team of 4 people, so it's quite a few people, but there's also a lot of projects that aren't done, but all the redstone has a purpose so far. And I think we should do something that doesn't have purpose. Now, my idea is to build a giant redstone labyrinth underneath this base that could be used to store valuables in it, and just basically to just be kind of like a cool but completely unnecessary thing that would confuse everyone else. And if you don't know the story of the labyrinth, it's basically just a giant maze that changes over time. So yeah, I already designed some stuff in a creative world, so we can go look at that. Also, I should mention, none of the team in this base knows that I'm building this underneath, so I'm doing this without permission, which I'm sure is fine. I'm sure. So far, this is my layout design. Now, I want to have just sprawled across the entire base, I want to have these doors that are on the ground that will randomly open and close based on this cow over here, which is basically a randomizer, and it'll just choose every once in a while to walk on a pressure plate, and that'll open a door. Or maybe not, maybe that one isn't connected right. No, it's not connected right, but normally it will open a door when the cow moves, so I'll wait for it to move again. Any second now. There we go. It's the same one. It's the same. You want? Let's just. There we go. Okay. If it chooses the same pressure plate, I swear. There we go. Okay. So you can see that opens this door, and it's just a random door that'll lead into the labyrinth into a random portion of it. So to get into the labyrinth, there's no guaranteed way that you can get into it. Ever. It's just randomly selecting where the entrance will be. And once you actually enter the labyrinth, you're going to end up in the mazes and corridors that are in it. Now, I have this set up to be randomly opening and closing doors, so I kind of got to hurry through it because they could just close. And of course, I plan on putting spawn-proof stuff on the floor, but yeah, there's that door closing. So the whole point of this is going to be much bigger than what I have built in here, but like the whole point is to be super confusing and to just kind of hardly make sense, and that's the whole point. Like, me alone, I'm gonna have tricks to get through it easily myself, but no one else will be able to get through it without some mysterious struggling. Or a pickaxe. Don't do that, please, because that would be really annoying. Just find your way through the labyrinth if you're a pheonixcraft player. I don't want to have to deal with making the walls out of obsidian or something. And if you did notice, this is actually very expensive. Like, not to mention I have to trap a cow. This random tick thing was invented by Zumavoid, I think. I saw a video on him doing this a long time ago. But anyway, this contraption itself is pretty expensive. It requires a lot of sticky pistons just for this. So we're gonna need a lot of redstone components. And I haven't actually decided what I want to put at the bottom of this place yet, but I was thinking maybe like a complete control panel for the whole base that controls lots of the farms, or maybe some other things, or maybe just diamond storage, or like something like that, maybe like a headquarters maybe for Gex. Alright, now that my death counter has suffered and we got that thing done with, let's continue what we were trying to do. I think I gotta get all this trash out of my inventory, though. I still haven't gotten used to the sorting system. I'm getting used to it slowly, though. Alright, so this is already a ton of resources, so let's start working, I guess. Alright, I'll save this cow for later. Let's get going on the redstone, though. Or at least the planning, anyway. So I think we should do one in all the main, like, core areas of the base. Like, maybe, like, one... I feel like we should do one, like, back there somewhere. We should have one, like, here, maybe. We can do one, like, over there, and maybe one, like, over here, maybe. And then, like, so it covers as much ground as possible, possibly. And I also want to do more than just 4, like how I demonstrated earlier. Now, I do want to say this will be a multi-episode project. This isn't just going to be one episode. I get the whole thing done. This probably might be 2 or 3 episodes. So today I want to get done the main function of like the doors that lead downward. All right, so let's start with one here. Alright, that took embarrassingly long to figure out how the heck this thing works, but eventually I got to work, so now I build like 15 more of these. Alright, so now all the redstone's all covered up. Here's what it looks like in action, so you can see you can fall right through, and when it's open, you can jump around on it, and it's just a solid door. So obviously the lever won't be here, this will be hooked up to the cow randomizer, but let's go build a couple more. Alright, that is exit 2, or entrance 2 done. Alright, and here is door number 3. And you might notice that it's a little bit lower down than the rest of them. That was a mistake, but I'll just leveled the terrain around here to make it look natural. Alright, I think I'll put the final one right here. Alright, that is the 4th and final one. So let's well, let's start by just like going upward on some dirt and just checking it out. Oh wait, that's not supposed to happen. Looks like he's just fighting the water current. I'm sure it's fine. Alright, so we can go to the middle-ish of the base, and there's one here right next to the spawn. Let's just go, I don't want to break any of this grass. We'll go right here. So we'll see how like evenly spread they look. It's probably high enough. One there, one there, one there, and one there. I could maybe do one like over there somewhere, possibly. But the problem is the cow randomizer only has 4 outputs, so maybe I have the exit over there, like how you get out of it. That could be cool. Alright, so let's begin mining the tunnels between them. And we probably should get that cow randomizer going as well. So I guess we should just start digging. Now, I know that we have a beacon somewhere, so I need to find that before I start, because efficiency 5 is very, very helpful for this kind of stuff. I think it's over at the slime farm, because that's where they probably would have had it last, so I'll go check there first. Ooh, is this a slime farm? I'm still in the desert right now. Oh, that's another portal. Someone just built like a road to the desert. That's kind of cool. Alright, now that I've looked on Dynamap, it actually goes more west. Well, that's not good. It's not here. It's fine anyway, because I have quite a few things. Digging won't take too long, and I can focus more on redstone instead of digging. But, yeah, we can start on that. Alright, let's open this up, and I guess we can just start burrowing. Now, I want to go to the nearest one, which would be like that way. So, just go down. We need to go down quite a few blocks. I want it to be quite a drop. Maybe like this far, possibly. And then we can just start burrowing that way. Now, I'm going to be big brain and use Dynamap to track where I am. So because I can't see where I am when I'm below the ground, but I can see where I am on Dynamap. So I can just dig until I'm like underneath the right place. And then I can like stop digging and dig up. So it's like it's not like hacking, but it feels kind of like it. But Dynamap's fine, I'm sure. And that worked literally perfectly. So right there is the bottom of the door. So you drop out down there, and then if I go this way a little bit, it's actually quite a long tunnel. And then over there is the other door on this side. And here we are. Alright, so let's just kind of like double check that that worked. Alright, nice, that worked. Alright, so I think what we do now is we continue getting the rest of the tunnels looked up, and then we get the redstone going that randomizes their opening. Oh, okay, so that took a while, like a lot longer than I wish it would have. But here we have the cow that controls everything, and leading out from it is the redstones for all the doors. You can see they all lead outward. This one goes to a door over there, this one goes to a door over there, and they open the doors completely randomly. Yeah, there opens that door for a second. Now they only open for like a second, so you have to be like literally standing on top of it or ready to jump in at all times to get into the doors. But how do we get out of here? Alright, so here's one door. We can actually remove this now. That doesn't need to be there. So if I were to stand right here for long enough, I would drop through. Now we can just walk. Yeah, Ed, that's lucky. So as you can see, you just end up falling through eventually because they just open and close pretty much randomly. And I want to add some ways that we can like force control open doors at some point, but not yet. All 4 doors are hooked up. So that is the first part of the labyrinth done now. Now we have to do the hard part, which is the rest of it. I've already used up most of this team's redstone. What the? So the plans for next episode are to actually finish up the labyrinth and put the bottom like tunnels in it. We might be able to get it done, but there's a good chance we won't. I feel like I've seen this one open like a few times. We can go. Let's go see a different one open. Did it open again? It opened again. Wait, is it? How consistent is this? Ooh, there's a block missing over here. Well, let's see if it opens. I'll also see if we can fall through it, because I haven't tested if we can fall through yet. Imagine if we just can't fall through. Or if it suffocates us in blocks or something, that'd be funny. Actually, it wouldn't be funny, but I feel like it... Content. Is this gonna open? I'm holding carrots. The bunny can hop on here too. This one's not opening. I mean, it ought to eventually. It's just randomly based. So, I mean, it will open. I'll just stand here until it does, I guess. Okay, I give up. I'm just gonna put a torch right there, and that way I'll know if it opens, the torch will be gone. Let's just... we gotta go check on the rest of... The rest of the door should be opening, right? This is so annoying. This is completely random. I can't... It's so difficult to tell if it's working or not because they just randomly open and close. And there's other difficulties too. I mean, I'm like 99% sure they all work. But, like, I can't really prove that they work. Ugh. That's so unsatisfying, but I'm just gonna leave it because I don't have time anymore to be questioning my own redstone. Like, for example, I've stood in this one... Oh! I stood in there for, like, 5 minutes and it didn't open. And then I started recording and it opened. Oh, okay. I give up. That's the end of the episode. Like, look how often these things trigger when I'm sitting here watching it. Look at that door should be open at the end. I don't understand. I'm just gonna... Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode where we'll do even more brain-hurty redstone stuff.